What's going on YouTube? Today we have a video that some of my community requested, which is today we're going to go through my top 10 most expensive cards that I've collected over the years. I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh card collector now for probably about 3 to 4 years on and off. I do have like cards from when I was a kid that are totally trashed, but that's not what we're going to go through. We are going to go through some of my collector rares, my maximum golds, and some of my quarter century secret rares that we have pulled from two Bonanza booster boxes recently. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy, man. So first of all, we're gonna get started probably with my two most expensive cards, but I'm also biased because this was the very first booster box that I've ever bought, and it came from the Toon Chaos collection, and they are two collector's rares. One of them being one of the hardest ones to pull, which was insane because in my very first booster box, I actually ended up pulling this bad boy. It is Black Luster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning collector's rare. He was in my very first booster box. I kid you not. What a beautiful card. Look at the shine on this bad boy. Yeah. Dude, look at this card. Look at how that bad boy reflects. It has been in a sleeve within a sleeved folder since I've bought it. I'm going to send it off this year to go get it graded, but that is probably my personal favorite card. Just because at the time I didn't quite understand what I had achieved by pulling this guy. And dude, yeah, it's insane. What an insane card. Next up, we have his little mimic of himself, but it is the collector's rare Toon Black Luster Soldier. What another beautiful card. Check him out. Look at that. Again, here's another one. I got him in my second Toon Chaos booster box. I will be sending him off to get graded this year as well. And time for one of my personal favorites. I think almost every single rarity you can get this card in, it's got value because it is the legendary Blue Eyes White Dragon in the maximum gold. I pulled this, I believe, in one of the many boxes I bought of maximum gold, but another card that I'm going to send off. Look at the gold reflection here, dude. It is an insanely nice card. Next up, we have Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Pulled this from my second tin of what was it, the Collector's Tin 2020. Another beautiful card. I didn't quite understand at the time how broken that card is. But yeah, we'll move on to the next one, being Pot of Extravagance in the Ultra Rare. Got that in one of the Toon Chaos booster boxes. I can't remember if it was the first or the second one. Next of all, we have Mr. Dark Magician, Yu-Gi-Oh! Maximum gold. Again, I've got two of these bad boys. Now, something that's really cool about this card is that at the time when I pulled it, it was definitely not worth that much. It was only worth a couple of dollars, I believe. I think it was like $5 US for those who are watching. And the crazy thing is that he is now worth like 20. He's gone up. I pulled two of them. So I'm pretty happy with that because I remember, yeah, at the time he was not worth that much. I know my Blue Eyes White Dragon has actually gone down in value. But yeah. Now this one here comes from Ghost from the Past. I've never pulled any Ghost rarities, but this is one of the top ultra rares you can get in that collection. It is the Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Again, another beautiful card. Very shiny. Love it. And then for the last couple of cards we're going to go through, I have one honorable mention just because this is supposed to be a top 10, but I couldn't leave it out based on its value and how insignificant it was to me when I first bought it. But anyway, before we get there, we're going to move on to my top 3 pulls from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonanza booster box. This bad boy right here has already skyrocketed, I think, from like $40 USD, and it's now selling for like 80. So I'm freaking stoked. I didn't quite look. I don't know all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the world. I didn't understand like what was going to be the chase cards other than what like Blue Eyes and like Red Eyes and Dark Magician Girl and all the rest. But this Upstart Goblin Quarter Century Secret Rare QCR is such a beautiful card. Look at that. One of the nicest looking spells, I believe. Second, I actually had no reaction when I pulled this card. Sue me later. But it is Sky Striker Ace Shizuku, the alternate art, and that's also now starting to rise up in value, which is insane. I can't believe the Bonanza cards are already like skyrocketing within like I think it was within a week. I saw Blue Eyes go up like $40, which is insane. And I think he's now nearly tripled that. I think he's now sitting at like 160. So it's destroying the market, man. Like the Bonanza booster boxes have like and cards and the set is just really, really blown open the value straight away, which I just don't think you see often ever when any like sort of card collection happens. So it's sorry, TCG releases a new set, so very interesting to see, looking from the sideline, in getting back into collecting cards and doing more videos focused around Yu-Gi-Oh. But second to last, this is number 10. This is Destiny Hero Malicious. I personally love the art of Destiny Hero Malicious. He just looks like, dude, what a badass, am I right, dude? And just the shine. I've got two of these bad boys. In the first booster box, I pulled one. In the second, I pulled one. It was only going for $15 at the time. I think it's now going around 20 or something like that now. And yeah, dude, it's crazy. The Bonanza, quarter century Bonanza is just breaking the market as we speak. And finally, this is my honorable mention, not in the top 10. I didn't think much of it. The only reason why there was a bunch of cards that at the time weren't worth anything when the maximum gold was released. And one of the ones that I think was not worth a whole lot, but I'll have to go back and check, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, was Parlor Dragon Maid. Now, this card is now going for about 20 USD, but if I have a look at the all-time, yeah, it said I think it was worth like $5, and I'm now seeing listings for $15 to $20, which is insane. So the card has shot up. At the time, I think I collected it, knew it was worth a few dollars, wasn't too impressed, or not that I wasn't impressed, but it wasn't one of the chase cards, obviously. And you know, I'm always chasing for Blue Eyes, Dark Magician Girl, or Red Eyes, or Black Luster Soldier in any rarity that they come in. But yeah, I think my personal favorite of all of them, still to this day, even though it's not a quarter century, it is the first run of the collector's rares, but it is my Black Luster Soldier, just because I remember how shocked I was when I found out what I had pulled. And that memory sort of never leaves you. I'm sure you card collectors, you Yu-Gi-Oh card collectors, whether you're a Pokemon card collector or Magic or whatever else, when you pull a very valuable card for the very first time, I think that memory never leaves you. And how awesome of a feeling that was. So there you guys go. That is my top 10 cards, with the honorable mention of Parlor Dragon Maid. And I want to know what you guys think. Please leave a comment below. What is the most valuable card, or what's your favorite card that you've collected over the years, you know? And tell me, why does that mean so much to you? If you guys want to support the channel, please leave a thumbs up, or hit the subscribe button. We are creating more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm going to be covering some quarter century Bonanza madness in terms of the market this week, so stay tuned for that. But until then, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.